So what we have currently is a huge crisis amongst young people, and the number to have in people's head is something like this. I would say that 10% of young women, say around 22, 23 or so, report that every day of their lives is a bad mental health day. That was
Wow.
not true. That was not true 10 years ago. That wasn't true 10 years ago, but it is true now. And particularly what you see is there's a high correlation, not necessarily so we can argue about what's causing this, but a very high correlation between the number of hours people spend looking at their smartphones and how anxious and depressed and mentally ill they are. And another fact which we were working on is, and people listening to this should get this, the younger you were when you got your first smartphone, the more likely you are to be in mental illness later. So if I take a
Wow.
25-year-old, right, take a 25-year-old, and I say, well, what age did you get your smartphone? If you got it under the age of 10, that's really bad. The younger you were that you got it, the worse is your mental health 15 years later. The
Get it.
concern is that these might have permanent, long-lasting effects.